Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. As you can see, I have a new setup here. I organized my space yesterday and it feels really good. I used to have my bookshelf in my room and I decided to move it to the studio here so I can put all my decks on there, and believe it or not, I still need more shelves. Like, I have too many decks. Not a bad problem to have, but yeah, I gotta figure out another way to keep them organized because they're everywhere. But at least I have more room now. Anyway, so before I get into the reading today, I wanted to share some big news. So I was able to have YouTube partner with me and create a membership channel, so you guys can join if you'd like. This way, if you're not able to come up with, you know, money for like a personal reading, this is like a nice alternative option. So that way you still get like the collective readings for members only, but not as high of an amount. I mean, even though my prices are pretty reasonable, but not as high of an amount if you just wanted to have like kind of like a more personalized reading. So it really depends on which tier you pick. So I have 3 of them, and by the way, the way you can find it is when you go to my channel, you'll see a join button at the top on the far right next to the subscribe button. So this way you can go ahead and join, and once you click join, you have 3 options. So we have the basic lover, which is $2.99, which basically gives you priority reply to comments. Sorry, I have my notes here. You get loyalty badges next to your name, and you get to use emojis in the comments and live chat when I do a live chat. And then the second tier is Hungry Lover. I called it Basic Lover for the basic package. Hungry Lover, which this one is $9.99. It's early access to new videos, member shout outs, photos and status updates, exclusive member only videos, which for that one I'll probably do something like tied to my lifestyle, you know, related to twin flames, like more personalized that I don't do on my regular channel. And then I'm going to have extended bonus readings. So I feel like that's huge for a lot of people. They would like to be part of that extended bonus readings, because this way, like this reading that I'm going to do right now, I'm going to make it into an extended after this. So, and it's only $9.99 a month. And then the Serious Lover, which is the third tier, I called it Serious Lover. That one's $24.99. So that one you get to connect with me personally, and also I get to follow you on your preferred social media. You also will get a one-on-one call with me, and also on that one you'll get monthly zodiac readings for all zodiac signs. So that's something that I've been wanting to do for my channel, but I honestly feel like my audience doesn't really look for that type of reading. So this way I can just offer it to people that join as a member, and to see if that's a hit for you guys. And then maybe later on I'll have it as a offering for the regular channel. But this will be where I would do the 12 videos for all, you know, specific 12 zodiac signs. And yeah, so that's the gist of it. Again, just click on join on my channel on the far right. And I'm so excited that I get to do this. So I hope that you guys do join me over there. And yeah, so let's get started with the reading. So I wanted to do a divine masculine check and divine feminine, just to see what is going on with the energies. Okay, so let's find out. The left side is going to be the divine feminine, masculine on the right. Okay. So what is going on, Spirit, with the divine feminine? I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. And I already shuffled the decks and used Palo Santo, actually. Okay, so the feminine is feeling a little bit fearful about something. Okay. Very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have trapped. She's feeling stuck with something. We'll get down to the bottom of that, but she's not feeling sure of herself right now. That's interesting, because now we have empowered. I feel like she's afraid to step into her power. You know what I mean? Powerful, capable, strong. Yeah, look at that. Because she knows that once she does that, that will bring her peace. Calm, serene, centered. Let's put that over here. Let's find out what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Of course, we'll pull some tarot to see what is this about. Oh, wow. So first we have sad for the Divine Masculine. And this came out in reverse, so I feel like he doesn't feel safe right now with his home life. And you know, right now we're in Cancer season, and usually people move around this time of year. So look at that. He's feeling powerless about something. He's feeling unsafe about a home situation, powerless. This gives me like that 5 of Cups energy. One more, Spirit. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? Yeah, he's feeling inadequate up to the task. Like, not feeling safe enough to be able to go over this obstacle. He's feeling incompetent. So we'll see what that's about. Yeah, look at that. He's feeling stressed out. This also came out when I was shuffling. So he's feeling very tense, strained, under pressure. Okay. So we'll dig into that and see. Before we pull a tarot, let's just pull this one and see. Why is the feminine feeling afraid, Spirit? What is she afraid of? Oh, wow. She's afraid of commitment. That's odd. In it for the long haul, working through conflicts, not easily given up. I get here that she could be afraid that the next person that she dates, it's not going to be committed to her. That could be one storyline. This could also be that she's afraid that the masculine is not going to come back to commit to her. Yeah, so she's trying to transform out of this fear. Okay, it says here, incomparable love, sex feels magical, unlike any other experience. So I'm getting here that she's afraid that she's not going to find the love like she felt with the masculine. Wow. And I can understand that. What else? Spirit wise empowered here. So she's feeling, right here it says, no excuses, keeping your word, admitting you are wrong. I feel like she's finally wanting to take her power back to be responsible and not excuse poor behavior, right? You know, when it comes to dating, you see how she's not facing him. I feel like she is finally taking matter into her own hands when it comes to dating. You know, that she's going to really look out for people that are keeping their word, their integrity, and seeing if they are humble enough to not be prideful and actually admit when they're wrong. Yeah, because I feel like she's tired of waiting for somebody to be this type of person. So she's just kind of looking out for that type of vibe. Like, she's not going to wait for that person to be that. She's going to automatically expect him to already have that, you know, down packed, right? It says here, now or never attitude, moving too quickly in love, having sex too soon. So I feel like this is her way of taking her power back, to not give in to somebody just because they're wanting, you know, to rush her, right? Like, she's being responsible in that way. Wow, it's beautiful. Why is she feeling peaceful? Yeah, remember how I was saying she's wanting to take her power back because she knows this will bring her peace. And then it says here, protection, making you feel safe, feeling protective of you, protecting your well-being. Wow, that's beautiful. And you know, it's like we have sun and rain here, right? So through all seasons, no matter what obstacles come about, she wants to make sure that she's protecting her energy. And also, whoever she dates next needs to make her feel safe. And it's interesting because the masculine is not feeling safe right now in whatever situation he's in, but she's really protecting her well-being. You know, like, she's shielding herself from any negativity that comes her way. Look at this. Proud. Proud to have you. Talks about you all the time. Very impressed with you. Yeah, I feel like the feminine is finally realizing that she's not going to take no breadcrumbs, no BS from anybody. And this is the energy that she's in right now. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit-wise, the masculine feeling sad. Okay, so this one flipped up. Little effort. Don't invest much time. Lazy courtship. Little to no initiative. So I'm getting here that he's feeling sad that he didn't give into this connection with you. You know, that he just barely put in the bare minimum. So I feel like he feels remorse about that. Look at this. So we have intense at the bottom. Emotionally intense, coming on too strong too soon. Drastic reactions. I feel like he feels sad that he reacted very drastically in this connection, you know, like overreacting and being very quick to get angry, right? And as a result, he didn't give back to this connection, and I feel like he regrets that. Why doesn't he feel safe, Spirit? Why is unsafe here in reverse? Even though I let it stand upright. Why is he feeling unsafe? Insecure, really, because the opposite of secure is insecure. Okay, because he can't see through the obstacles that he's going through. It says here, dormant. Early stages, not aware of what could be. Don't expect to fall in love. I feel like he doesn't feel safe to love anybody right now. So he's putting the blindfold on, you know, not really taking action towards what's affecting him. He's just not self-aware. You know what I mean? Like he's not self-aware enough to know how to make himself feel safe. And this goes back to childhood, innocence. Triggers your inner child, playfulness and teasing, puppy love phase, right? It's interesting that we have puppy love phase here in early stages, right? So I'm getting here that the masculine only was comfortable with being in that early stage with you, like puppy phase, not too deep, right? But very shallow type of connection, a little effort. But at the same time, it's because this is stemming back from his childhood. If things get too deep, too serious, it triggers him from his inner child, right? So because of that, he's not able to see why is it that he gets triggered? You know, what is the root of the problem? And as a result, he's feeling inadequate to climb that mountain, right? Like he's just feeling like he's this little car carrying a heavy load and he's running on fumes. Why is inadequate here, Spirit? Exactly. So he holds back, restraint, delayed gratification, holding off on sex, taking things slow. Okay. So this could have been a past energy where he took things slow with you because he didn't feel like he was up to the task to take this challenge on, right? Because it was triggering him. So he could have been asking you to take things slow. But as far as this current energy, I feel like he still feels this way. Like this is something that's hard for him to overcome. And instead of tackling it and trying to overcome it and climb over that hill, instead of doing that, he's just taking it slow. Like he's just taking his sweet time. But he knows he would have to put in extra effort, right, in order to get over that hump. Extra effort, go out of their way to help, always there for you. Your happiness is important, right? So, you know, this teddy bear reminds me of inner childhood wounds. I feel like he didn't have a good role model in his upbringing to show him what it looks like to fight for something. And if you don't have the skill set to overcome it, then find a way to get through it and not avoid it, right? But he didn't have that example, right? So this is where we need to be accountable to ourselves as adults, where we need to not let our upbringing keep being the storyline that we continue living in that narrative up until adulthood. It's time to realize and be self-aware that it's time for change. You know, it's time to be accountable and do something about these childhood wounds. Why is stressed here? Wow. Openness and forgiveness. So yeah, he's stressed out because it's hard for him to be emotionally vulnerable. It says here, acknowledging emotions, taking risks in love, right? So that's a hump that is hard for him to overcome. So instead he holds back, right? Instead of being open, he doesn't know how to do that. So he knows he would need to forgive himself and forgive any wrongs that have been done in the past to be able to process this pain. It says here, ability to process the pain, able to put the past behind, having a positive perspective, right? So I feel like he feels under pressure here to actually make this part of his solution to move on. And look at this. We have friendship here at the bottom. Prioritizing friendship, fun in the connection, a bond beyond the physical. So I'm getting here that he feels this intense pressure because he knows that if he doesn't do something, he's going to lose you as a friend, as a lover. I mean, it's just going to be where he knows time is ticking right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull tarot. I'm going to use these. I was using them last night. They're really big, but let's just see. So Spirit, why is the feminine feeling afraid? 10 of Pentacles, okay? Legacy. Exactly. So she is thinking about what type of legacy she wants to leave for her descendants. And also she's worried about a commitment. It's like, is she going to be able to have a family? You know, that's what she's afraid of. Like, am I going to be able to find my happy ending? You know, my white picket fence. I mean, you know, exactly. Look at this. Let me have morals with the Hierophant. Yeah, she wants commitment. So she's afraid that she's not going to have this. But, you know, you are in control of your life as far as your thoughts. So you have to just think positive that you do deserve to have this legacy and this happy ending. And it's going to come. But if you're over here worried, you see her face, she looks really worried. If you're over here worried and then this lack mentality, then that's what you're going to attract. And you don't want that. Okay. All right. So why is she feeling empowered with the responsibility? The Six of Cups, memories. So yeah, she's thinking back on the past, right? Now she's feeling like she wants to take her power back and make sure that people that she's dealing with are being people of integrity and of their word. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups. This reminds me of like Game of Thrones. The Mother of Dragons. It says here fondness, right? She wants to make sure that whoever comes in, like it could be a soulmate because that's what Six of Cups is. If a soulmate comes in, she wants to make sure that she sees if they're responsible, if they have integrity, if it's somebody that is fond of her, right? Very beautiful. Okay, so why is peaceful here? This could also be that she wants a masculine to reunite with her, right? It's like she wants to be more responsible when you guys do reunite. What else, Spirit? Why is peaceful here with protection? Look at this. You are one. Authenticity. Exactly. So this is ultimately up to you to be your own hero, because when I see that little mask on her face, it reminds me of the Invisibles. You know, and really protect your energy and shield yourself from the storm and have your sights set on what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, this is your life. And if you're not authentic to you, how can you expect anybody to be authentic with you? Okay. And we have the Fool. Exactly. So I feel like you're ready to start over at the 0 point. You know, there's butterflies here. So I feel like you're transforming. You're one with yourself. You're finally coming together. This is beautiful. Okay, why is the masculine feeling sad, Spirit? What is ailing him? Look at that. What's bothering him is that he has desire, like big time. And if you see in the background, there's Jupiter right there. And Jupiter is in retrograde right now until October, I believe. And that's the planet about expansion and growth, you know. And so I feel like he's going to come out of this energy from here to October. He's going to realize that in order to get out of this lack mentality, he needs to have a desire to grow. Because if not, nothing's going to change, right? So, and that involves finally being satisfied on your own and not being codependent and sad because you don't have somebody. You need to find your own happiness. Okay? Why is unsafe here with dormant? Look at that. The Lover's ultimatum. There's 3 people here. It's like there's a woman here that's trying to reach out to this couple and she's hiding. So I'm getting here that there could have been a third party in your situation. And because your masculine didn't feel safe to love you because he wasn't aware, he was dormant, right? Like he was asleep in the matrix and not awake to his potential. He could have given you an ultimatum, or maybe you gave him one. But either way, I feel like now this is you looking back at the situation, or this could be the masculine finally looking back at the situation, that this person didn't feel safe in a relationship because, like I said, it stems back to childhood. Yeah, because in childhood he experienced a lot of disappointment, a lot of heartbreak. 3 of Swords. Okay. Wow. So why is he feeling inadequate? Look at that. The Temperance. Moderation. Okay, so this is usually about being balanced within yourself, right? And so if he felt like he wasn't up to the task and felt like he was inadequate, right? What was the other word here? Ill-equipped. Yeah, ill-equipped, insecure. Then he needed to find his own balance and feel like he is good enough. Look at that. But he needed to heal from that energy for sure. 4 of Swords here. Like repose is like taking a break. So yeah, instead of trying to tackle that hill, he needed to be more self-aware. Why is stressed here with openness and forgiveness? Why is he stressed out about being open and forgiving? Wow. This is the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Intuition, right? I feel like he knows that you are very open, Divine Feminine, right? And it's hard for him to take that opportunity to also be open, because I feel like he thinks you might not forgive him for what he's done. He has a lot of shame here. Yeah, look at that. He sees you as the High Priestess. You know, you have this inner wisdom, your intuition. High Priestess is about intuition, so this is double confirmation that he knows that you see right through him, and he doesn't know if you would be open again to forgive him. And this is stressing him out because he does not want to miss an opportunity with you again. Because the card after this is the 5 of Cups. He's already feeling sad. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's pull some last cards here before we go into the extended. I feel like for the extended, we're going to dig into this spread here. Like, what can the feminine do to get out of this scared energy to really step into her power? And then the masculine, I'm going to see as spirit, like, what is something that he can do to get out of this stress energy, or like dig deeper, like what is scaring him that he's thinking that you're not going to forgive him, and just kind of dig into his shadows, like what's blocking him from being his best self, right? So yeah, we're going to dig into that. And also we're going to ask, how does he feel about you in this present moment? Okay. So with the feminine, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you are very open. I mean, he does see you as the Queen of Cups. That came through. And so I feel like you are open to having this heart-to-heart conversation with him, because now I feel like you know more about yourself. You know how to love yourself and how to have boundaries. Okay. This is what it taught you during the separation, for sure. Okay, Spirit, what about the masculine? Oh, wow, you guys. I was literally talking about codependency on my IG today, and this is no accident. We've been talking about his childhood. So it says here, addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? And then children, your love life is being affected by children. It doesn't have to be actual children. It could just be what I was saying, literally, that he has hurt from the past from when he was a kid with codependency. And look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. So yeah, I feel like very soon he's going to finally come to terms with what he needs to be aware of, right? So that's what we're going to dig into in the extended. We're going to dig into what blockages is keeping him from realizing that he needs to change this. And then we're going to also see what happens once he does unblock those mountains out of the way, and what are going to be his next steps towards you. So I hope that you guys join me. I'm really excited to do this. So yeah, I hope that this reading helped you guys. Let me give you one last card to kind of wrap it up. What is the advice here, Spirit? Look at this. I've never seen this card before. Goddess vibes. Don't be afraid to be different. Allow your inner goddess to radiate. After you meet her, you'll never be the same. Honor the divine feminine. You guys, this is beautiful. And especially because you had the afraid card come out on your side. So this is definitely about owning who you really are authentically and let your light completely shine, right? And once you get to know that person that you really are, you're going to be able to honor yourself. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. And bottom of the deck, we have old fashioned. Babe, the old school love wins. Don't try to rush the process. It takes time to build a real, solid, and healthy relationship. Give him time. And that's funny because in this day and age, you know, we want things quickly, right? Like instant gratification, things like that. But this journey with the twin flame journey, it has really taught us to not expect things to happen right away, because it's in the journey that we really find out the little nuggets, you know, the gems of what we need to be our best self. And we can't do that if we're with the person, right? So this is like going back to the old school way of doing things, but it's going to end up being a good thing, you guys. So I love it. So yeah, I hope this helped you. Comment below if this resonated. And if you join me for the extended, I will see you guys there. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.